What is up, the world of the living? My name is LayXP and welcome back to truly Bedrock. Wow, that is way too close for comfort. I apologize. Hi! In the last episode, we've completed this glorious hoglin farm, which is not that glorious, and you have specifically informed me that, if I just put torches down here, nothing else will spawn but hoglins. That was not true. Magma cubes still spawn in this stupid thing. At the very least, not that many magma cubes are spawning, so they don't take out the entire mob cap, which is what I wanted from them ultimately. So, right now we have a double chest and quite a bit of cooked pork chop just sitting there, smelting at its own pace. And I've been quite happy about it. I've been quite intrigued and I've been specifically smelting them using the smoker. And you'll be like, Zoe, why didn't you just use a lava blade? Well, my friends, I happen to own... Where is it? It always cracks me up. I happen to own 7 netherite pickaxes. Most of them broken. And that was kind of the whole reason I wanted some sort of a farm like that for myself. Is I wanted to be able to do just this. Block out the stupid copper underneath. Let another piece of it smoke. And we have 34 levels. I guess where I got them. Yoink! And the pickaxe is instantly fixed! Just like that! Holy poop! That is amazing. But more importantly, there's currently a bug in Bedrock edition of Minecraft where the furnaces actually don't just store a particular amount of levels, they instead recalculate it every single time you pull something out of a furnace. As a result, we have a double chest of cooked pork chop, we have a full hopper here, and we have a stupid, utterly drunk smoker thinking that it is everything that it just smelted for me again. So check this out. We have a nearly broken pickaxe. A donk! I will never get tired of this. Pickaxe is fixed, and I am fed, and everyone is happy except for, of course, hoglins who are dying in mass to provide us with these materials. One way or another, this is a glorious thing, which I promised you that in the last episode that I will honestly decorate into something. I might not. Well, I will certainly decorate it after it is done, but the problem is that because of this entire circuit, it actually is not done at the moment. For us to use this furnace as an experience bank, we need to have one particular type of resource, and that is fuel. And currently I'm fueling it using spruce wood planks, which is, not necessarily ideal. Even if I want to continue to smelterating it using spruce wood planks, I will need a really good supply of spruce wood planks. And by supply, I mean actual farm of them. So I was racking my brain back and forth, trying to figure out as to what we can do about it. And I think I've come up with some sort of a solution. So here's what I'm thinking. Basically, nether trees are kind of incredibly easy to farm because they don't really have you punching the leaves all the time to get new saplings. They are essentially just bone meal. I mean, look at this. If we just rotate through all of the other things which can be done automatically, like this part of the process can easily be automated with some very sticky pistons, we can get to this mushroom and then we just bone meal it and bada bing bada boom. Instant tree. And I wanted to farm up some glow shrooms anyways, not shroom lights. Shroom lights, that's the name. So I wanted to farm up some shroom lights to resell later anyway, so these are gonna be quite expensive and quite useful. So really, all we're bottlenecked on for fuel currently is bone meal. And particularly bones. For the sake of argument, let's pretend that this here is a platform. And then on a platform there is a doggo. Hi doggo, please be friend. You are an angry doggo, you will not be my friend. Okay. For the sake of a better argument, let's pretend that there's a platform and then there's a doggo. And the doggo is my friend. Why must you taunt me? Okay, sit down And the doggo is just chilling, he's just sitting around, not doing anything. And then, on the platform, somehow a Skellybob appears. Yep, the Skellybob will instantly attempt to flee. And if there's, just happens to be a button on the side of the platform, the skeleton will attempt to flee onto the button and gracefully fall to its untimely demise. Point being that we can use wolves, and even tamed wolves, to manipulate skeletons. And we can use the SoulSand Valley to manipulate skeleton spawning. Meaning that this area is actually, well, basically perfect for what we're trying to do.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna plop a platform in the middle of the SoulSand Valley biome, and skeletons will start spawning. But then, also, we're gonna put a doggo in the middle of a platform in the sky, and skeletons will be like, oh no! Oh doggo! Run! And then Spider-Man comes in.
And of course, yeah, skeletons drop a bunch of stuff except for bones, and also they don't drop directly bone meal, which is gonna be a problem. But you know what? I don't really care. We'll have a sustainable amount of bones, and we won't even need a spawner for it. We can basically make it anywhere as long as the biome is right. In fact, thinking about it, check this out. There's a Crimson Forest nearby. We could totally demolish our actual hoglin farm and move it somewhere between this platform and that platform there. I'm not gonna do it because I'm lazy. Well, I've built the platform and it instantly starts spawning zombie piglin. Yay! Incompetence. And all because I am pretty sure, yep, there it is, the nether biome. It starts approximately on this line. So basically the entire thing needs to be moved like that away. Yep! We're basically doing the exact same farm as we previously did, except in the SoulSand Valley and for skeletons. And so far so good. They are doing great. For one, it's gotta be faster than a spawner, because it is producing like way too many of them without any sort of mob cap. And at the same time, I know that I can move them around because skeletons are afraid of dogs. And I think the next step of doing specifically that would be getting a wolf all the way here in the nether. Over 1,000 block into it. Might have, yeah, miscalculated there a little bit. I literally don't own a single dog. Meet Cerberus! Yep, the original dog from hell. Aren't you a cute one? But here's the problem with him. Dogs can't necessarily elytra with you. So the trick is gonna be to move him somehow, over 1,000 even, blocks into the nether without, for one, him dying, and for two, losing him anywhere. So at all times we need to fly minimally and get the guy to have an area to teleport towards me. Because they have only so much range on their teleport. You lose them incredibly fast if you are just running around even recklessly. Well, Cerberus was a mistake. Well, he wasn't a mistake, but I was a mistake and kinda lost him a little bit. Also, this server really looks like, you know, dogs, apparently. So we'll try a different approach. There's a little trick where if you nudge someone's dog off of something while that someone is on a server, then that dog will instantly teleport to them. So we're gonna try that. I'm gonna deliver this little pup over to Liara's place, and she's gonna nudge it while I'm at my place, and we'll see if that actually works between the dimension. Which I will be surprised if it will, but then again, this is Minecraft we're talking about. All's fair game. Honestly, at this point, if dogs can teleport, just deal with it. Will that be enough?
I think so. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't tried this on Bedrock.
Hey, we can always douse it in water, and that should probably do the thing.
That was not enough.
Do you have a bucket of water?
No.
Okay, here you go, the water bucket. See, the trick is that, like, unlike with just falling, if you douse him, the dog will stand up, which I think is what causes it to teleport.
Yeah.
Okay, I am in the nether.
Oh, he disappeared.
Did he now?
Yes.
Because he sure didn't appear over here.
I don't know. He disappeared. Move around a little bit in there.
I am moving around, it's Well, we disintegrated the puppy.
Rip.
What a glorious day for science it is. I'm just making sure. So, dog and bot, Enderman observing for, you know, the third party judge. You here, I'm gonna go off. Whee!
Good job looking at least 2 Endermen along the way.
I mean, I try. And yeah, I'm far away enough. You try breaking the boat.
Boat is being broken. Nope, doggo just kind of popped his butt down here, so.
Huh.
Well, not his butt, like he just standing here.
That's bizarre.
Oh, now he gone.
Hey, he's here. And we
Okay.
were like way too far for him to actually recognize it. Like, there had to be some chunks at least between the two of us being not loaded, right?
I would imagine so. Yeah.
Because I flied like enough for the Enderman to despawn at least. So yeah, let's just do that, but like on a greater distance. I'm on the platform. Deploy the popper.
All right. Pepper incoming. 3, 2, 1.
Hey, the popper has been incommed.
Yay! It worked.
Yep.
It worked. Awesome.
Now I'm just realizing that I'm pretty sure that it's gonna get nudged around by the Skellybobs a little. So I'm just locking him in, you know, just a smidge. Just so the Skellybobs can't really. Yeah. Well, okay. Now I can't nudge him either. And now we're witnessing some of the Nether history. The first ever skeleton farm in the entirety of truly Bedrock Nether. And it doesn't work. Yeah, looking at it in the creative copy, it really does look like we finally, at last, have created a skeleton farm worse than the bone meal farm that I did from the last season, you know, the combined one, the Birch Atrocity. The skeletons are getting scared by the dogs, but they are not running away and not dropping fast enough. As a result, they are hindering their own spawning mechanism. See, as soon as they walk out, there are supposed to be new skeletons, but that's what is kind of stopping us. At the same time, the spawning mechanism itself is taking its sweet flipping time, and I'm guessing that is because of the spawn platforms not being that big, and they have to be not that big because dogs. Because there's only so much range on the skeletons on running away from a dog. On the actual server, with several people online and AFK Lizard even, this actually works. Look at that! We got 4, 5 even platforms, and the ones that don't have wolves on them, of course, because of flipping course, are actually functioning. There are skeletons, and if we were to remove them instantly, like, you know, the way I would like, then they would probably respawn also nearly instantly. This is a really good result. And I just wish that it could have done, oh no, it could have worked this well with the actual wolves around it. I'm not sure, I'm pretty sure the game does not have any code as to why the wolves are not, you know, are preventing the spawns. As in, the wolves shouldn't do that. So, yeah. Science dictates that the wolves should not affect the spawns. In reality, I don't see any skeletons spawning on the platforms with wolves. There might be some quirk that I'm not aware of. So I thought maybe if the wolves don't work, then golems will, because the skeletons are, well, not attracted to golems, but they are hostile towards them. And on one hand, yeah, skeletons would rather shoot at a golem than attempt to chase him, but at a certain range, they will actually be affected by the pathfinding to try and approach whatever they're trying to shoot at. And, yeah, I don't necessarily understand or see what's happening over here. For one, the scaly bobs are spawning, so that's great. But if we were to create just a ton of them and see and observe what they're gonna behave as, hey, would you look at that? They're absolute idiots! Those of them that do want to shoot at the golem are just marching towards him instead of just trying to range attack. I'm guessing that pathfinding really does tell them to like maybe try and approach him at first. Or maybe they just can't tame, but one or the other, they are walking happily. Okay, gotta get myself some iron blocks and a pumpkin. And I'm guessing that the farm will be actually functioning now. So they killed the iron golem. Basically instantly. They just shot him. I couldn't even get any footage of that. But also, I've implemented all the wolves in. I increased the amount of spawning space. And now, yeah, we have several skeletons in the system currently just utterly stuck. But eventually, and that is just straight up a miracle. Every now and again, a large number of skeletons instantly spawns and just bolts, just walks off of the platform and never to be seen again. I am actually quite surprised by it. I'm quite happy with the output here, and all that we really have to do now is install some sort of a collection area down there, which once again I'm pretty sure is going to be soul campfires, because I cannot be bothered. I mean, admittedly, magma blocks will work also, but here's the trick. I forgot to chunk align this. Meaning that hopper minecarts might just despawn, stop, refuse to work, go on a break, you know, just not work. So we're gonna settle for regular minecarts, and holy poop, did you see that? That was like 10 skeletons at once! Half of them instantly dying. Viable design, and somebody who is actually better at redstone would probably be able to put it together much nicely. However, we really don't need that much of the, that much of the quality bone and bone meal. We just need, you know, enough to farm up some wood. So I'm gonna do precisely that, and be right back with you. I'm incredibly still happy that this works to any degree. And wait a flipping second! What was that? That's another fortress? That's another fortress. Is it Withers? Okay. So this whole time I was 2 blocks away from another fortress? With wither skeletons? With wither skeletons that drop coal? Ah! Well, whatever. We'll capitalize on the nether fortress sometime else. I do think that I can probably try and make a wither skeleton farm just using the exact same techniques developed and showcased in this video. After all, we at least have some nether dogs, or else I like to call them hellhounds. Right now, I just wanna enjoy the results of my labor. I'm just gonna bone meal myself some trees, harvest a bunch of shroom lights, enjoy whatever we have done today. Because really, we got a skeleton farm that works better than the spawner ones without having a spawner and, yeah, without having to do much of a work to begin with. So I'm just gonna do this and be happy, because that's what it's all about. That's what Minecraft is about. The nether wood cannot be used as a fuel source. Neither can nether planks. Nor can they be made into charcoal. What? Are you... No! You know what? This episode has been a disaster on every flipping turn. So thank you everybody so much for watching. My name has been SloyXP. This has been truly Bedrock. Ow, my face! Everything's cancelled forever. I quit. Starting tomorrow, we are a Lego channel. Goodbye, everyone. Ah!